What's up, guys, and welcome to the Tim Sports Talk. And today we're going to give my top 5 safeties in the 2021 NFL Draft for value. So we're not talking about the best, like who are the top 5 best. I'm looking for value for the Washington football team. And let's go ahead and hop right into it after I tell you we are doing a live draft where we are doing the analysis at 7 p.m. starting on Thursday. And come on in. We got Chris over there. We got Pro Tech. We got a good group of people that maybe even more will hop in. Who knows? I'll invite some others, and if they come, great. If not, oh well. But we're going to have some fun talking some football, going through the picks, going through what we think, analyzing each one, and giving you good stuff. So hit that sub button and hit the notification bell to know when we go live, and come in and hang out in the chat. It should be fun. All right. Let's hop into this list. First up, we have Cisco from Syracuse. And I put 3rd or 4th round. Honestly, this guy's not going to be in the 4th. Take him in the 3rd if he's there, and I think this would be an awesome, awesome pick. First off, he had 13 career interceptions at Syracuse. That is awesome. He's 6 foot, 209 pounds. And he did tear his ACL in the second game last season, which is really unfortunate because it caused him to not be able to run his 40-yard dash. And from what I saw, it didn't look like he was necessarily the fastest guy I've ever seen, so I would guess somewhere in that 4.5 range if I were to guess. But he plays with really, really good instincts to be able to get in front of dudes and get some interceptions. He can play man-to-man. He can play the strong. He can play the free. He's pretty versatile with his skill set. Now, he's a little bit short, so it would be tougher for him to play against some tight ends at 6 foot, but not impossible. But I would really enjoy this guy in the 3rd round. I think he'd be an awesome scoop and good versatility for Mr. Cisco. All right, moving on. To number 4, we have Jamar Johnson in either the 3rd or 4th round, most likely the 3rd as well. But he's 6'2", 205, good size to cover tight ends. He's also he's a 4.58 40, so not super duper fast. But he's another guy that can play with good instincts. He had 4 interceptions this year, and I really like him. Another dude that can play both strong and free. You can put him, he's a versatile like that. I think he'd be a great pair for Cameron Curl. Maybe move Landon inside to a more of a box safety or a linebacker kind of deal. But yeah, I like Mr. Jamar Johnson. He shows up in big games. He's intercepted Justin Fields 3 times in his career, which is unbelievable. You know, a top 5 pick this year, potentially to be top 10 before the diagnosis of epilepsy. But still, and he's not a huge hitter, but a consistent tackler. And I think that this guy would be an awesome scoop for the Washington football team. Fills that free safety need. And a really good, solid player, especially if he's there in the 4th, that'd be awesome. But most likely, they're in the 3rd. All right, let's go. Next up is a bunch of fan favorite Caden Sterns, free safety out of Texas. And he is explosive, and he's got great speed. 4.4 40 time, 42-inch vert. He can hit. He's a really solid hitter. The big problem with him is why he would be there probably in the 4th round, and it would be good value, but why he would be there in the 4th round in a safety, like, especially there's not a lot of free safeties in this draft. So for him to fall that far, there's got to be something wrong. And the big thing with him is he does not trust his instincts, it seems like. He doesn't trust his eyes. And he's really slow to attack on some of these deep passes and routes where they allow big plays downfield because he's not there to get there. And maybe he thinks he can trust his speed more than he really should. But I saw one play in particular where it was like a slant into the end zone, and the quarterback stared at him the whole way, and he kind of like fluttered that way. It's like attack, and then he throws the ball and ends up being a touchdown, and he was there too late to knock it away. I think he needs to learn to trust his instincts more. He's got the skill set to be a free safety at the next level. He's also 6'1", 207, so good size there. But yeah, he can be it at the next level, but he's got a lot to learn, which is why he'll probably be there in the 4th. But I think it would be a great pickup in the late 3rd, early 4th. All right, next up is Javon Holland out of Oregon. Big thing about him is why he'd probably end up in the third is that he opted out this last season. I think if he opted in, he'd probably be an early second in a draft with not a lot of safeties. And he still might be a second. But if he's there in the third at pick number 71, I would not mind at all for the Washington football team to scoop him up. Now, another big thing about him is that he pretty much exclusively played in the box at Oregon. Pretty much exclusively. But in 2 years, he did have 9 interceptions inside there. And he's 6'1", 201. But he played in the box a lot. Now, he did run a 4.46 40 time, which is plenty fast enough to play free safety. It's just that's not what he typically did at the college level. And if they don't think he can play free safety, then we can't draft him. But I think that he's a versatile enough where he should be able to play both. Watching him, it seems like he should have the range and the ability to get wherever he needs to go at the free safety spot. But there is versatility there as far as like if you can play him at free, you know you can bring him down into the box. And with Cam Curl and Javon Holland, you can kind of move them back and forth. I would not mind that at all. But if he's there in the third, you got to scoop him up. Now, last but not least, is Trayvon Merrick in the first round. A bunch of people in the Skins fans are like, what? No way. Can't get a safety in the first round. I'm telling you right now, this dude he's my favorite player in this draft. Not that he's the best player, but he is a top 15 player in this draft, in my opinion. First off, he's 6'2", 210 pounds. He's big enough to run with any tight end. He also ran a 4.50 40-yard dash with a bad back. He also had a 37.5-inch vertical. His back was spazzing on him all week that week, which Skins got to look into that, make sure that he doesn't have a reoccurring issue there. But even if his numbers were just 4.50 and 37.5 healthy, I would like that. But there's a chance that he's even faster because of different things going on with his body. But when I turned on the film, there was nobody in this draft that excited me more. I swear. He is shut down in the slot, whether that's on a receiver or a tight end. Shut down. He's also a fantastic free safety. When the quarterback looked his way, they did not throw it, okay? He was on people like glue. I love this dude. And I swear I would not be upset if we picked him at number 19. I don't care if we need a linebacker. I don't care if we need a left tackle. This guy is the best player available. He is better than JOK. He is better than Zaven Collins. He is better than Christian Darrisaw. Not kidding. He is so talented. I love this dude. And if we somehow, some way can get our hands on Mr. Trayvon Merrick, whether that means trade back a couple of picks, but he may not even be there at 19. That's the crazy thing. A lot of people, he's not worth 19. He's probably a late first, early second. There's a good chance that whether it be the Raiders or the Dolphins scoop him up before we even get there, okay? I've seen him in mock drafts be taken as high as number 11 to the Giants. This dude is legit. And I hope the Washington football team pulls the trigger on Mr. Trayvon Merrick because that would be huge. But anyway, that's all I got for you guys. You guys let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Also, in the description below, there's a Discord link. Come on and hop in our Discord and come talk some football. And last but not least, there are donation links in the description below. If you feel so kind, donate to the channel. Trayvon Merrick, please Trayvon Merrick. But I would like Javon Holland, Caden Sterns, Jamar Johnson, and Cisco. I think all of them are very, very talented and could provide good downs and plays for this team. And I hope we get one of them. And until next time, see ya!